What's up, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of History Saver right here on YouTube. And today we have a Russian individual ration pack. And it's been a while since you guys have seen me. A lot's been going on, and I think my last video was about 3 weeks ago. So sorry for the delay on the videos, but we are back. We've been putting some stuff back together. Got a new camera. Bunch of new things going on here. And we have a Russian IRP for you tonight, dated 2017. On the front here, you can't really make out a whole lot of what this says without a translator. And hey, Celeste, thank you for the welcome back. And like I said, we've had a lot of things going on. I've been in Canada. I've been all over the place the past few weeks, and it's just been nuts. We've been doing a lot of World War II work the past few weeks, and just haven't really had time to do anything. And we've had problems with YouTube as well. And don't have to tell you guys about the problems with YouTube. Most of you know about that. But yeah, we got a translator, but we're not going to use the translator on this. There's really no need. But this is a Russian 2017 production date ration. There's a date on the back. Expiration is February the 9th of 2019. And you have all your ingredients list right there on the back, or whatever you want to call it. Ingredients, components, whatever it may be. But yeah, this was sent to us by Mike's Ration Reviews, and he's on here with us now. So it's pretty cool whenever you got somebody that sends you stuff like this. And Mike, I can't thank you enough, man, for sending this over to us all the way from Japan. And I figured, why not just make a live stream since I haven't been here in so long? Might as well do that and let people know that we're back. I've got a lot of rations I need to be getting done too. Rations we just piled up. But without further ado, let's go ahead and let's break this bad boy open. And very nice ration. I love these Russian rations. And I'm not going to look and translate to what's in this ration, because I kind of wanted it to be a surprise for myself. And first ration I've done in almost a month. So pretty cool. Got the top busted open here. And I have not done a Russian IRP yet, but this is going to be my first one. I've done several other Russian rations, but for the IRP, the individual ration pack, this is my first. So it comes in this cool little cardboard box. And I love how the Russian rations do this. They put them in the cardboard box to kind of help them out a little bit from getting too torn up. So very cool thing that they do there. And then you have your main course right here. No clue what it is. But the 24 rations, I've done those as well. And they're awesome. I've done one of the Lithuanian rations. They're pretty good. Looks like you got maybe some kind of pate right here. There we go, get it in the frame. And then you get some Russian crackers. I got a whole bunch of these in that Russian 24 I've done. And then you got a little itty bitty spoon. That is a small spoon, but it gets the job done. And then you get your wet wipes right here. So 2 wet wipes. You get pepper. This is going to be your sugar right here. So big package of Russian sugar, and I also have a lot of that. Then you have the apricot jelly. I suppose that's what this is apricot, however you want to say it. And then you get some tea. So a cool little thing of Russian tea. You get some, well, I think that's a salt. And then, yeah, these are usually apple jelly or apricot jelly. But you really don't know until you get into it. But a lot of times there will be apricot. And then you have these cool Russian matches. I love these things. These matches are just so neat to me. And we'll be using that in a minute as well. And then you have your heating element. And look at there, they have matches in this as well. And I love these Russian heaters. The ration to me is worth that alone. Then you get one more package of crackers here. Just your regular standard crackers. And then you get a water purification tablet. Comes in every one of these, and I have a ton of these as I've never used one. You get 1 napkin. So I hope you do not need to go to the bathroom because it's not happening. And then you get another list here of probably instructions for your heater, and then you have another little packing list here with dates and stuff like that on it. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna get this box out the way. I'm gonna set it to the side. I'm gonna save that, put some stuff I have in there. I may actually use that and send it over to Mike with a bunch of different things I'm gonna be sending over to him pretty soon. And throw a bunch of crackers from different countries, things like that in there. We also have a little surprise in this container for the end of the video. And if we get more people in here tonight, with this being the first live stream I've done in probably a month, I don't know, but in this little container lays a surprise. I'm not gonna reveal it right now. It's too big to do that, but you guys will get a show after we get done with this ration, and I'm really nervous about doing that. But we'll go from there. All right, we have the tray here. Move our cup here. There we go. Got stuff falling a little bit. It's okay. No harm, no foul. We're gonna get our crackers laid out. Set those right there. We're gonna put our jelly right here. We have our tea, our sugar, our salt and pepper we'll throw here. And we have a water purification tablet we'll throw right there. Wet wipes we'll throw right there as well. And then we have our spoon. So you get a little package of matches, which is pretty cool. I love these matches. They come very handy a lot. And you have your heating element here, or your ration heater, which is got flame. So, and there you go. There's your main courses. And what we're going to do right now is we're actually going to take and pop this ration heater open. I'm going to cut it open here off camera, out of the frame, so I can get it laid out. And these things are hard to open. All right, we got it. All right, and you have to be really careful with these because I have cut myself on one of these twice. So if you ever use one of these things, be careful. Basically, all it is a piece of sheet metal. And it can get very tricky very quick. But what you would take is you would take and fold this thing down like so. And well, I guess I'm doing it right. I don't know. I don't use this thing a whole lot. But there we go. Good enough. And we're going to take a heating fuel tablet here. Oh, and you get a little thing to help you take it on and off with, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I've been kind of sick too, so things have been really rocky here lately, the past couple of weeks. Just been a rough couple of weeks. Been out of town and been in Canada, been to Toronto, Niagara Falls, Buffalo, New York. I mean, you name it, I've been there. But what we're going to take right now and do is take this match. We're just going to set it on the top just like so. And we're going to try to get back in the groove of things here with the videos. It's just been so long since I've been able to do a video, it's not even funny. And I'm sorry about that, guys, but you know, things happen, life happens. And what we're going to do is we're going to pop open our main course here. And that's what we got. This looks like some kind of vegetable stew with some meat. Smells really good. Some kind of beef stew. And there we go. We got that going, heating up for us. And we're going to take and pop our pate open, which I don't think that's pate, but I'm not sure what this is. We'll have to try it out here in just a second. And these Russian crackers, man, I love these things. These things are so good. But the only downfall to this ration is that you don't really get a whole lot to drink. They give you some tea. Vegetable caviar, okay, that's what that is. Thank you, Celeste, because I had no clue. But I'm so used to these things coming with pate, and I wish it did come with pate because I love the Russian pate. I wish it did, but we got some vegetable caviar here. We're not going to heat this up. You can eat it cold. And there you go. We're going to try this out. That's really good. Now, what I do have is some water here in my canteen. So we're going to take our canteen here. I'm going to take a swig of this now. Now, this is hot water inside this canteen. So what I'm going to do is actually take a cup, fill it with some water. Looks like enough there. I'm going to set it right here to the side. We're going to take our tea. And that water's still pretty hot, so it should work fine for this tea. And we're going to take this Russian tea here. We're going to throw it in the cup and let it steep for a little while. And we'll get that going. And guys, you can see how this ration is just bubbling up already. These heaters work really well. I love those heaters. And they're very cool. So, a string fell in. But you can see how they work, but it does take a little while for it to get to heat. So remember that if you are using one of these, that just because it's bubbling like this doesn't mean it's actually done. You don't want to burn it, but you want to make sure it gets done all the way. But we have our tea steeping right there. And I'm going to have some more of this vegetable caviar. And guys, I hope everything's been going good out there. I have a lot that's been going on. I'm going to pour me some water in this cup here. And it's been pretty fun here lately, but haven't got to do any videos. So we've been busy with hockey season. I've been busy with work. Been busy with traveling. And just haven't been in one place for very long. But we are back. And you can see, man, this thing's smoking. It's looking good. And over the next few weeks, you guys are going to see a lot of rations on the channel. I have a Lithuanian ration I need to do. I have a Ukrainian ration I need to do. I have several older U.S. rations I need to get done. I have a Canadian ration I need to do. And I have a bunch of civilian rations that I need to do on the channel as well. And like I said, guys, if you stay to the end of the video, I have a little surprise inside this styrofoam box. I'm not going to tell you what it is. All I'm going to tell you is I'm not excited about it. So, but for you guys, I'll do just about anything. And actually, the last ration I did do was the Frankfurters, and it made me pretty sick. I actually got sick off of that ration. And certain people certain subscribers on the channel, kind of warned me about it. But, of course, I didn't listen and went for it anyway, and it backfired. So, yeah, I don't think we'll be doing another Four Fingers of Death ever again. It was definitely living up to his name. Okay, so this thing is about done. Sides seem to be okay. Pick up. We're going to take, and you just all you have to do is put this thing out. Pour a little water on it, just like that. And, of course, we're not going to use this side of the tray now. But that's okay. It's better than burning up the house. And, all right, we're just going to set it right here. And this is going to be our main course ration. Go ahead and pop the top off of it. And thing's pretty hot. And probably could use a little bit more heating, but that's okay. Like I said, it's hard to judge with those ration heaters sometimes because even though it's looking like it's very, very, very hot and cooking and boiling, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's done. So just make sure you keep an eye on it and don't let it burn and get it well done. But this part here is really hot. You can see how it's steaming off. And we're going to cut to a portion of this ration that's not so hot. Just a vegetable and type of beef stew here. Again, it smells really good. Looks really good, smells really good. So here we go. We're going to take a pretty big spoonful of it, I guess. Oh, man. That's definitely worth its weight in gold. This is really good. A really tasty stew. It's got beans in it. You can taste tomato sauce in it. And just a bunch of different spices. So a really good stew, vegetable stew. And this stuff's amazing. I love it. And these Russian rations, man, I've never got one that's actually bad. So these Russian rations are actually really good. So we're going to take one more bite of this. And it's actually very warm, but not too hot. It's just right. And we're going to take some more of this vegetable type caviar here. Yeah. Celeste just said this is a dinner meal that she has with her 24-hour ration. And yeah, she said she's looking forward to it. It's very good. I can tell you right now, it's extremely good. I could eat this every day if I could. But Russian rations are usually very good. A lot of people ask, what rations should I get? What are the best? Well, for me, it's either a Russian, French, Ukrainian, or Canadian ration are the best I've seen or had. So definitely check one of those out. We're going to check out the jelly here next. And just keep in mind, you can't tear this. I just figured that out. You're going to have to cut this with a knife. So we're just going to make a little slit. There we go. And I left my Nathan's MRE knife in the truck. So didn't go back out and get it. And I think this is going to be apricot. Yep, apricot jelly. Some apricot jam. And we're going to take a little bite of this. Oh yeah, that's exactly what it is. This stuff is really good too. It's some of my favorite jelly. So with these Russian IRP rations, you can't go wrong with them. With Russian 24-hour rations, you can't go wrong with those either. And yeah, so this thing's very good. And definitely worth the purchase. Can't thank Mike enough for sending this ration over at Mike's Ration Reviews. Guys, go check out his channel. Subscribe to him, please. Mike's Ration Reviews has a ton of videos on there, and he does a very good job. He's fairly new to the game, I guess. He's been doing it for a little while. But he has a ton of great videos on there, great reviews. So go check out Mike's Ration Reviews. And Mike, thank you, man, for sending this over from Japan. This thing is amazing. Mike sent us over a big package earlier this year, too, of all kinds of stuff. And, man, that was just cool to do. Actually, I still got one I need to do, I think. Need to do a review on. I haven't done yet. But Mike does some great videos, great videos, great reviews of a lot of cool stuff. So go check him out. He also does some metal detecting videos I've been watching. And if you guys are in metal detecting like I am, man, those things are fun to watch. So you never know what, they're going to find. And it's some pretty cool locations they go to, too. So, and the beauty about it is sometimes you find something, sometimes you don't. So, pretty cool videos, Mike, and keep up the good work. And thank you so much for sending this over. And we're going to be sending you a package here soon. I'm going to get one more bite of this stuff. But this is my first Russian IRP. I've had the 24-hour rations, and those things are maxed out like crap, man. I mean, they pile those boxes so full of stuff, it's not even funny. There's like 8 sugars in them, 3 or 4 packs of coffee, 3 or 4 packs of tea, a bunch of different drinks. And I thought it was kind of odd how this comes with no drinks except for tea. So, but in Russia, I guess tea is a big thing, as it is overseas. In the United States, it's not so much. For here, where I live, is iced tea. So, but anyway, guys, here we go. One bite of that. All right. This is pretty cool. I'm actually going to finish this ration off after the video. And, because that's how good this thing is. And, these heaters, I like to save them, but I have about 4 or 5 already of these, so I'll probably end up chunking this one and just keeping the matches and the elements. But they come in handy a lot. And here's the wet wipe. It's all in Russian, so, but it is a wet wipe. And we're gonna open it right now and test it out. There is no smell at all to these wet wipes. This one is pretty strong though, as you can tell. And sometimes you get these wet wipes as like a piece of toilet paper that just rips in half. This one's not that soggy. It's more like a cloth towel, and it doesn't have a whole lot of smell to it at all. But it does the job and gets it done. All right, so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna grab my sugar out of here, because we got our tea right here, and I'm gonna take the spoon and wipe it off because I did not bring another spoon over here with me. So we're just gonna use this one to stir up the tea with and be fine. Just clean all the food off of it here. And we're gonna actually set this tray right here to the back for right now. And we're gonna do this tea, and then we're gonna move on to a surprise I have for you guys and for myself. And hopefully you don't see me use a garbage can that's sitting next to me, because this is going to be very, 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 I don't know. The surprise I have for you guys and myself, I guess, in this case, is in this styrofoam little box here. And I'll reveal that to you in a minute. Very scared about trying this, but I've been dared to do it, called out to do it, and you guys, if you know me, if you've been on the channel long enough, you know, when someone calls me out on something, usually I'm going to do it if it's just not too stupid. So, and this one's not really that dumb. So, we're going to try it and see what happens. But we got our sugar here. We're just going to pour a little bit of sugar in here. You don't want to put this whole pack in here because this thing is full of sugar. This sugar will actually take you a long way, at least 2 cups. So, we're going to stir our tea up here. Even one more little stir. There we go. Make sure it's stirred up nice and good. Oh yeah, that's some good tea. So that tea's pretty good. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna, I guess, get to the portion of this video I was hoping I wouldn't have to do, kind of, but what the heck, we'll do it, get it over with. All right, guys, and this styrofoam box is something I've been challenged to do, and this box has traveled actually a long way. It come all the way from Japan, where Mike is, where this ration come from. So both these items are from Japan. They've come a long way. And yeah, so without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and unbox it. And guys, what these are 1,000-year-old eggs, duck eggs, basically, that's been fermented. And they're not actually 1,000 years old, but they are close to a year old, I guess. And what they do with these duck eggs is they kind of ferment them, and then what you get is a shell that looks like this, and this is your egg. Now, I have been dared to do this, and I'm not looking forward to it. I would not choose to do this myself, but yeah, this is the big surprise for you guys. And later video I'm going to be coming out with is I have not only been dared to eat one of these, but 6 of these. I'm not doing 6 tonight, but I was curious myself, so I figured what I would do is appease him because he's been asking me, when are you going to do it? When are you going to do it? When are you even going to do another video? And I'm like, well, tell you what, the first video I do, I'll try one. So this is what we got. We got 1,000-year-old duck egg here. And I'm going to give it a little crack. And it's got a little bit of a foul smell to it. It's not bad, but the shell is on it. And we're going to take and we're going to peel it. And I am not looking forward to this at all. And you can see the top of the egg here. It's just black as tar. That is the actual yolk, the egg portion of it. And I'm going to try to peel this up close to the camera so you can see all the nasty gookiness that comes out this thing. And oh, help me, Jesus. This is by far probably the nastiest thing I've ever done. Eating a bag of bugs don't even compare to this. You can tell it's got like an amber color inside of it. And I don't know how this coordinates in with ration reviews, but, well, when you're dared to do something, sometimes you just have to bite the bullet and do it. So this is the duck egg itself. Oh, my God. Oh, and, yeah, I don't know what this is. I guess that's a yolk. I don't know. I don't know if I want to know. Oh, dear God. Oh, and you can, yeah. Well, there's the yolk and part of the white that's not white anymore. And that's the yolk. Oh, it smells like somebody peed on this thing. That's what it smells like. Oh, it smells like somebody just whipped it out and peed all over it. It tastes like piss. Excuse the French, but yeah, I don't know, man. Guys, I'm putting it off. I really am. I'm going to set this to the side. You can see right here inside the yolk, you got part of that portion of jelly in there. And, oh, help me, Jesus. I guess it smells like somebody peed all over it too, but we're gonna try it. Oh, God. All right. All right, that part was bad enough. I hope I don't have to use this garbage can. I ain't even gotten to this part yet. I don't think I'm eating this whole egg, but I've got to take a bite, so here we go. Oh my God. After you eat it, it's not that bad. That's pretty bad, James. It tastes like somebody peed in it. I mean, look at this thing, man. Who would eat this? I mean, people actually eat this. This is good to eat, and it's considered a delicacy. Who would eat this? I mean, who? It just don't make sense. Why in the hell would anybody want to eat an egg that's black and fermented and smells like somebody took a piss all over it? I mean, that's exactly what this egg smells like, tastes like, and I'm going to go with one more bite and try to get it down. Oh, man, it's all over my teeth. Stay down. Okay, that's it. I'm done. No more. That is by far the nastiest damn thing I've ever put in my mouth. James, You can have all of you want. Woo! I don't know exactly what the process of making these things are, but if I had to guess, if I didn't know and I had it in my mind right now, it'd be some dude whipping out and peeing on it and cooking it, and then peeing on it again. I mean, oh man, it's pretty bad. I'm actually gonna adjust the camera here for a minute, guys, and get my face in this a little bit. Let's see. There we go. Oh, guys, that's by far the worst thing I have ever eaten. I don't know who in the world will ever eat something like this. I mean, this is just absolutely disgusting. And yeah, that's definitely not going anywhere else near my mouth. But guys, thank you for joining me, and thank you for supporting the channel. Get the word out. We're gonna try to get more subscribers here, and still got the taste in my mouth. James, my brother, I don't know how you eat this thing. You said it wasn't good when you were a kid. Well, news for you, man. It's still not good now. I guess they cook with these things. I've seen where they make some kind of soup out of it or whatever, but these are the, yeah, this one didn't have no beaks or claws or heads or butts or anything like that in it, but it's still bad enough, and I'm not gonna ever eat that again. Well, I've been challenged to eat 6 of them, but I'm here to tell you, I don't think that video is gonna happen. I really don't. Sorry, but I'm not putting myself through that pain and agony again. Mike, I may have to send you some eggs, brother, over to Japan. So you may be getting some eggs in the package whenever I send your box to you of some rations and stuff. And because I'm not doing it. So I'm going to pass them on down, and maybe we'll send some over to Nathan and Old Smoky too. So see how they like it. So maybe I'll just split the box up a little bit. Nathan, sorry, but hey man, you've been challenged. Oh, Smokey, sorry, you've been challenged. Mike, I can't challenge you, man. I love you. I love you too much. You sent me too many rations to lay something like that on you. Nathan, I shouldn't lay that on him either. He sent me a bunch of stuff too. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to send all 3 of you guys eggs. If you want to do them, you do them. If you don't, and I understand that too, because I don't ever want to do what I just done again. Well, guys, this has been this episode of History Saver. We're 33 minutes in. It's time to jump off here. And we'll be coming back at you with another video later on this week and see what we have going on. So we got a lot of rations we got to send out and do on the channel. I've got a whole stockpile, big plastic box full of them. So we have a lot of rations to get done. But hope you enjoyed the Russian IRP ration, and we'll be bringing a lot of more Russian rations in. I want to do another 24 ration. And as far as the eggs, well, we'll figure out who we're going to be sending those to. So just beware. You maybe get some eggs in the mail. If you do, you know History Saver sent them to you. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good night, and thanks for all the support on the channel.